Welcome to University of Rochester!
I can't believe it's happening. It's like something you kind of like look forward to forever, and then you're kind of like, oh, like it's crazy, but it's really exciting. It's a really cool feeling. I feel like this is right where I should be.
We're welcoming all the first year students in. We'll be living with them on the hall, and the best part is that we'll be helping them choose their classes. Registration is such a tough deal for all of them, so we'll be helping them get through it, and throughout the year we'll be there as a helping hand for them.
It was so fantastic because all of the upper classmates, they all came and shouts welcome. It was so warm.
Because of our collective experiences on living on the hall, my RA helped me transition so much. Since my RA became such an important part of my life, I want to be the same for the people who are coming as a part of the Res Life staff.
The move-in experience was great. You saw jugglers, marching band, a cappella group. So I feel like I've only been here for a few hours and I'm already experiencing so much.
It seemed like everything was in order, everything had its place, everything was moving along, and it's been great.
They're all happy, they're all nervous, and it's nice to see new faces.
It just seemed like a really good place to be, and it worked out well, and I'm really happy I'm here.
At the University of Rochester, our admission process is about so much more than just the numbers. And one of the primary ways that we can see beyond the numbers and really get to know you as an applicant.
It's really just a chance for you to kind of come alive in our application process.
It is one of the best ways for us to get to know our students at a deeper level.
The university gets thousands of applications, and so the interview is a great way for us to get to know you as an individual.
One of the things that's valuable about these interviews, because not only can we learn a little bit about how a student might be a good fit for the university, how they align with our values, how they're demonstrating passion for that academic area or academic areas that they might want to pursue. But it also then can give students an idea of fit from the other perspective by having another opportunity over a 30-minute span for a one-on-one interaction with somebody who has spent a lot of time at the university.
Interviews typically go live in about May or June of the student's junior year and will be offered all the way through, typically just about the application deadline or a little bit before that, depending on the year. For our transfer students, we offer them on a rolling basis.
We do offer them virtually via Zoom. It's possible to even offer them over the phone. We also have them in person, either on campus or sometimes off campus.
Students can expect to speak to any number of people, and they only need to complete one interview. So it can be with an admissions counselor from our office, it can be with an alumni representative that is anywhere in the country, possibly anywhere on the globe, as well as senior students that we hire and train to do interviews as well.
There are all of these different kinds of opportunities to interview because we want to make it possible for every student who has an interest in completing an interview, in meeting with us one-on-one, to be able to have that opportunity.
We want it to be a casual conversation that's informative for both us and for you. I often tell students, if you can spend 20 minutes making basic conversation with another human being, you're going to do just fine in our interviews.
When I'm having a conversation with a student, one of my favorite questions to ask is, what do you do for fun? What do you do just to enjoy yourself? And that can go in so many different directions.
My favorite part of interviews are when you see that little light up in a student's eyes. They start talking about whatever their thing is, right? And it's different for every student.
As far as doing the interview itself, I really like answering the questions. So students come in with a ton of different questions, and being able to break it down as someone who's a student, I think really gets to them in a meaningful way.
It allows you to really put your own flavor on your admissions file. We want to get to know you deeply and authentically. And the interview is the perfect way to have that kind of interaction and allow us to include that in our holistic review of all your application materials.
Playing in front of your home fans just gives you that extra little bit of energy.
The fans are amazing.
It means a lot because a lot of times it's your closest friends cheering for you, and it reminds you why you're here all the time and why you work so hard for the sport you love.
and it gives you a little extra push through. If you're tired or you're a little empty on your tank, they give you a little extra motivation to push through that and kind of get together your team and having that behind you is great support.
Everybody's just excited to come out and have some fun and just enjoy a good game, especially when the girls' basketball team is as good as they are.
It's just way more exciting. Like, you really want to play well for them and like give them a good show.
It makes a big difference. Just hearing people clapping, whether they're saying anything or not, just it brings the energy up in the gym. You can really feel it.
When it comes to a big game and you have the crowd on your side and cheering you on, being the other team, it makes it so much harder.
It's just so fun. You get to be with the people around you, you get to cheer on your peers and really just celebrate your school and all that it has to offer.
It's pretty intense and it's amazing.
It's such a rush.
We support each other a lot.
It means a lot because you see a lot of these people walking around campus.
It's definitely a bonding experience for all the kids who pile into the stadium.
It makes you feel invincible.
Collaboration is really the lifeblood of what makes iZone so effective.
The space is designed in such a way that you can collaborate easily, you can talk to somebody, you can easily reach out for help.
iZone could be the place where we welcome any kind of ideas.
We have an approach to collaboration that puts people together who may be unexpected collaborators. The type of people you wouldn't normally surround yourself with when you're approaching a problem for the first time.
When we meet with different students working on projects, at times it can be the four of us all consulting with this one student. And that way the student gets a variety of ideas.
So we are incredibly student-driven here at iZone. We've learned to trust that students know best what other students want.
It's mostly like student-led, so like basically every student employee run the whole show. So that's why I love so much about iZone.
Innovation spaces have become very popular in many universities and places of higher education. What makes iZone so unique is its location in the library and the fact that it is open to all students who want to learn how to tackle a problem, how to explore an idea, and how to collaborate with a team. We're the first stop for students with big ideas.
I know where my resources are at, and if I get stuck into a problem, I know where to go to make sure that I can move forward with what I'm working on.
That's valuable for anyone who just says, well, I'm thinking of doing this, but I don't know where to begin.
Scrub Night is an event where we invite faculty and students here to talk about their failure, their embarrassment, their rejection from projects, from schools. But most importantly, we don't talk about what we learned from those scrubs, because we are trying to cultivate a culture where people can feel free to talk about their failure and embrace that embarrassing moment and move forward to the new idea.
It's going to help you identify how you bring your academics, your passion, and whatever you've been interested in ever since childhood together.
There's really no crazy idea in the iZone.
Explore your ideas with us.